Hello, you're with Libby from libbystamps.com and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, and today we're going to make a gift bag from scratch using the gift bag punch board and the Be Merry Designer Series paper, which is one of the paper packs that is free when you buy 3 from Designer Series paper stacks from the holiday catalogue and or the annual catalogue. So buy 3 and you can choose the 4th one free from a select list, and Be Merry is on it. So we're going to be using that today. We're also going to be using Merry Little Labels, which comes as a bundle with this stamp set and the punch. The stamp set is currently on special 15% off until the 10th of October. So get your orders in quickly if you want the Merry Little Labels stamp set. You can order online at my shop. Go to my webpage, click on shop, and that will take you straight to my online store, and you can order this at 15% off until Tuesday night, the 10th of October, about 11:50 p.m. Australian time. So the punch isn't on special, just the Little Labels stamp set. But if you were to buy the 2 of them, you get the punch and the stamp set. It's probably, until tomorrow night, it's probably cheaper to buy the Merry Little Labels stamp set at 15% off and then buy the punch on top of that. Anyway, so we'll get started. Now, I wanted to talk to you about the gift bag punch board. It comes with its own scoring tool that lives in the base here, and it comes with full instructions. So if you want to make a small gift bag, it's 10 inches, so cut the width of the paper to 10 inches or 25.4 centimetres. A medium one is 11 inches or 27.9 centimetres, and a large one is 12 inches or 30.5 centimetres. And you can trim your paper anywhere between 4 inches and 12 inches or 10 centimetres and 30.5 centimetres. So all the instructions are on there. It tells you where to line it up, where to score, all those sorts of things. So I have got here a piece of 12 by 12 paper from the Be Merry pack. And I want the trees to go up that way. And then I've got this pattern on the back. Now what I'm going to do is bring in my trimmer, and I'm going to score 2 inches or 5 centimetres, 5.1 if you want to be exact centimetres from the top. And that's going to give us our turnover cuff that we're going to have. So our gift bag's not going to be a normal one. It's going to have a cuff on it. And then I'm going to turn that over, use the scoring tool and burnish that score line, or rub the scoring tool along that score line until it's nice and crisp, but not too hard that you damage the paper. Alright, so this is going to be the bottom of our gift bag. So we want to bring in our gift bag punch board. We're going to slide it in so that the edge lines up with the start line. We're going to score the horizontal. Now I like to push mine out a little bit so I can get that horizontal all the way across and then move it back. And I'm going to score down the side as far as I can go, do the triangle, make the gusset and punch. Then I move it along to the score line, which I'm having a bit of trouble seeing here, and you probably are too. So I'm just going to fold that so you can see it. I'll actually get a pencil. And you're not going to be able to see this down the bottom. So I'll push it right back in. And I'm just going to put a little pencil mark there. Alright, and then I can line that up It's a bit hard to see on this paper, that's all. And the next one I'm going to do is at the large point. So I just do the horizontal, punch down and score at the large. Move that along. Line that score line up with the pointer. We're doing a gusset, so round the triangle, down the gusset as far as you can, across the horizontal, and punch. Alright, and I'm just going to put a little tick mark here at the sideline so I can see that more easily. Alright, line that up with the pointer, and we're doing the large again. So we're going to go across, punch, down the large side, the large score line, as far as we can. Do the horizontal. Did I do that? I hope so. I'm just going to make another little tick mark there to make it easier for me to see. And come across, and this time we're going round the triangle, but we're only doing the one, and we're punching. Alright, that's all we need the gift bag punch board for at the moment, but I'm going to keep using the scoring tool. So I come across and I burnish all these lines.
Hey, if you want to play, make it about a place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line.
So that's all our lines burnished, and then this little bit on the end where we scored down the little line, we're just going to trim that off there like that, and we're going to put some tear and tape. Now I like to put it all the way down.
You'll find inspiration. All I'm saying is you can do it. I want to hear you say, I am independent. I am dedicated.
Now I haven't put it here because that's going to be my turnover piece. Alright, so a little bit of tear and tape on top of the cuff. Take that off, take the backing off, and close those over to meet. It'll meet like that. Now you can put a bit more tear and tape. Now I haven't put holes in it, only because I forgot. That's what happens when you don't use it for a while. So I'll do another one. This one's just going to be a bag. Alright, so while all that is down, I'm just going to flatten out all this and adhere it nicely. Make sure it's all nice and flat, and then I bring in my, you can use liquid glue or tear and tape, and you're just going to pinch the edges in like that to make your score line. Alright, so we've got our gusset scored, and then we're just going to put these inside, and I like to put a little bit of liquid glue on these ones. Now I like to put something long in there to make sure it's all adhered properly. So I usually use my ruler and just knock it all down. And Then I just use my fingers to help give it that bag shape, especially up here on the collar, and then I just press that in. Alright, so we're going to make our label now. So you just need a scrap of Whisper White cardstock and choose the sentiment from the stamp set. So we might do special delivery, and I'll show you how to use your markers using this stamp. So this is the D block that it's fitted on. Alright, let's try that. Okay, so I might do the delivery part in green and this top little bit here. So I'm just going to colour with the brush tip of my marker on those bits and down on here and the delivery part. So I just go over it quickly.
The inspired destiny require every dream to believe.
So you're really just painting the letters. So this is a great way to build up your collection by buying the markers and using them, and just buying a few of the stamp pads as you can afford it, and then build your collection up over time. But buying the markers is a good way to get all the colours in a family. So they come in subtles, brights, neutrals and regals, plus you can buy the in colours. Now I always tell my customers to, if you like a colour and you have the ink pad, buy the re-inker to go with it, because then you've always got it.
Take a chance, lead the dance, and run with what is in your heart. Let the magic start. You're in charge. Yes, you can. What's the plan? Come on, let's do this and do it now. I want to hear you shout. I am independent. I am dedicated. Doing it my way. Doing it my way. Yes, I am.
So that's about all coloured in. When you're happy with it, because it dries out while you're colouring, you need to give it some moisture, so huff on it and then stamp it down. And there we have our sentiment, and we slide it into our punch, and it's just going to fit like that. I'm going to just use the 1/8 of an inch handheld punch. Now to use these, you slide them in under this tongue and punch down. The tongue keeps the card from sticking to the punch bit up the top, and I'm going to use some linen thread and
In control. I am. Watch me go. Doing it my way. Doing it my way. Can you hear me say yes?
alright, now on my gift bag, so normally I'd have holes either side if I'd done it correctly, and I'd wrap the cherry cobbler ribbon around or have that going through the holes. So usually tie in a corner because that gives me a better purchase on the ribbon, and tie up in a loop. You want the crosses on the outside. Bring that around. And there you have your bow, and we can attach our tag to our gift bag and then just tie off your linen thread and neaten it up. And there you have your gift bag. It's a large gift bag. It was 12 by 12 or 30.5 by 30.5 centimetres in measurement. We've used the Merry Little Labels, which is 15% off at the moment, with the Everyday Label Punch, and we've used the Be Merry Christmas paper, which is on the free list. When you buy 3 and you get the 4th one free, you could choose the Be Merry. All right, thanks for stopping by for today. Bye for now.
Don't you